Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing my June perfume diaries video where I'm going to be sharing all of the fragrances that I have been enjoying for the month of June, what has been working for me in this hot weather. So if you would like to know more about the fragrances that I have been wearing recently, just keep on watching. I've been having a lot of fun lately. I've been finding fragrances that are working for me really quickly because I think I already talked about these. I'm just gonna kind of talk quickly about these because I have been using them a lot since summer started, especially when I'm going to the gym because they are body mist, or when I come back and take a shower just like for the day after I work out. The first one is ELLIS Brooklyn C. I'm trying to finish this one up. It is up to right here, so we have a teeny bit left. This to me is like a very spa-like scent, calming, unisex. I don't think it's feminine at all or too masculine. It's comforting. You know what, it might have a little bit of a masculine touch to it, but I really like it for the gym because it's not doing too much, but I smell good and clean. I think they discontinued this one, but I really enjoy it. And then I did talk about these last time, but I'm still reaching for Fenty Skin Tropic Trip. This one is definitely more fruity, tropical, all of that. And then Island Swim has a little more aromatic touch to it. I think it's from that lavender that it's in there. It's a little bit masculine. It's not as juicy, fruity as this one, but they're really nice for summer and they both give off summer vibes. This one's definitely fruity, juicy, tropical, and this one is ocean, salty, a little aromatic. They're really nice. So for my body care, I have been using a lot of products nonstop. I have been using this Fleur Beach Skin body oil a lot when we go to the pool. It leaves the most beautiful sparkle to the skin. This one's definitely way more shimmery than I have been showing you guys the Road one that I got, how it looks a little more lightweight on the skin. This, you got to put it on if you want to glow, if you want to sparkle. So the first time I put it on my daughter and on myself with my hands, and my hands were full of glitter. I think using a brush would be nice, but then again, the consistency is a little runny. That definitely adds just the right touch to, do you see that? This is really nice and a must-have for summertime, and it has that beach skin scent, so it goes perfect with any summery layering combo. Right now, when I get out of the shower, I still have a teeny bit left at the bottom, but I was using up this Cyclar Ceramide Milky Essence, and I told you guys that I wasn't sure if I found this worth it, and I honestly still don't know how I feel about it. It does give the skin like a nice healthy glow, but then it kind of dries quickly, so I don't know if this is something I need here. I feel like maybe somewhere tropical, humid, maybe putting this on would last a little longer on the skin, but I feel like here it just freaking turns into nothing. So it is a nice step to add hydration, and it does have a lot of good ingredients. There's ceramides in here, urea, polyglutamic acid, amino acids, squalane. There is literally, this packs a punch. So it's not like you're paying money for nothing. It does have very good ingredients for your skin. I just feel like here I need oils, I need heavier duty things because it is so dry here. As a brand, I have tried the body wash that they have and I really like it. What I do want to get is the shower oil or shower balm. I forgot what it's called, but you put it on when you're done taking a shower, and I feel like that would work really nicely here. I have also been testing this from Saltaire, and this is their vitamin C body brightener. But obviously I have been using it since June started, so it's only been 2 weeks, and I feel like to really give my final thoughts on it, I would have to use it some more. But I do have a dent going on, and I will say immediately after you put this on, you're going to see this glow. It's very glowy, but it does have a bit of a scent to it. It says that it's fragrance free, but you know that kind of like hot dog smell that vitamin C could have? That's kind of in here a little bit. So when I'm first putting it on, I'm just like, ugh, like it's kind of gross, but I don't really smell it after that, so I don't mind it. After I put on the rest of my lotions, you can't really smell it, and I think having vitamin C for the body is actually really cool. And I feel like taking care of our body is amazing because we put so much effort into our face and skincare, and I think body care is also important. I literally have gotten rid of a lot of KP that I used to have just by being very consistent in using these types of products. I've also, this is like my third bottle of this. This is L'Occitane Supple skin oil, some days I'm just in the mood for this. It has a very comforting, soft, nutty, almondy scent. Any L'Occitane product, I don't think I've ever been let down by. Like, they are all so good and they pack a punch. Hydration that this gives the skin, I really like that it has a pump as well, and it just really hydrates the skin and makes me feel really moisturized, because here you just feel super dry. So this is a very, very important step for me. Let's get into the main layering combo that I have been doing. I'm obsessed. I'm in love. I recently brought Glossier You back into my collection, and I used to be iffy about this one just because I used to get the pink pepper a whole lot. Here it smells so good. I'm not really getting a lot of that pink pepper like I used to. Some days I'll still pick up on it, but it's not nearly as strong. Now, I had someone tell me that the Athena Love Letter was being compared a lot to Glossier You, so I had to put them to the test. I had to spray them side by side, and I did notice that if you don't mention Glossier You to me, I don't think that I would tell you, wow, that smells just like Glossier You, because there's something in here that I'm even more crazy about than Glossier You. There's pear in here, there's pink rose, there's a velvety iris, which I think is that. There's something in here that is kind of not lipsticky, I guess you can say. It's like a powderiness that comes through in this that just drives me insane. There's like a little warmth, but it's not too much, and I can pick up on the rose. Okay, perfect example is I reviewed replicas on a date. I know a lot of people had opinions about that, but I am simply just stating what comes to my mind. So I said that that fragrance smelled like a horrible date. Like, it smelled like Beauty and the Beast dungeon, but like in like the worst dead rose, crunchy, what the heck is this type of smell. Now, if I was to think that Belle smelled like anything, it would probably be Love Letter, because I still get that woodiness. Like, there's creamy woods in here, so it gives you kind of like that moody touch with the rose that makes you feel like it's a little more mature, but then it never turns into too much. And that iris, I can't, like, I am so obsessed with this body mist. I already put a little dent into it, and then layering these together, and I also use the body lotion, probably my favorite scent combo at the moment. So they are similar. After I sprayed this one and then I went back and smelled it, I'm like, wait, there is a very slight similarity for sure, but I don't think that it's a complete dupe. I feel like they have little tiny differences, but together they smell divine. Now, this lotion, I just wanted to kind of warn you if you do decide to get it. So this is the Love Letter Skin Perfecting Body Lotion. So this is an advanced hydration for dry skin. It has 6 blends of oils and butters. It has hyaluronic acid, ceramides. I mean, it's great for dry skin. This is great, but what I will say is to only use a tiny bit, because the first time that I used this lotion, I pumped like 2 full pumps and I was rubbing what felt like forever, because this doesn't. Oh, and then now it's going to make me, you know what might be the problem? Might be that I am getting out of the shower and putting it on, because it went into the skin very easily today. When I try to put this on when I get out of the shower, it turns white. So maybe that might be what it is, but it feels very, very moisturizing, and it's great to have lotions that go with the scent because it's only going to make it last longer. So that has been my go-to layering combo lately. The other day I went to go out and I had this in my bathroom and I just gave it a quick splash. Why does this last me all day here? Why does it smell stronger? Why does it smell magical? My old Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush 62. This is pistachio and salted caramel. I have had this ever since I started doing YouTube videos. It's been like a staple for summer, even though I can wear this all year long, because for fall time I feel like it smells really nice too. I didn't really give this one a whole bunch of attention like how I used to before, because I do try so many other products, but this lasted all day long on me here, and I wore it to bed a few times, because once I smelled how good it performed here, I started to wear it like 2 or 3 days in a row, and I wore this for bed. My bed and my pillows smelled like it. So if you live somewhere hot and dry, this performs amazing in that type of climate, and I'm definitely gonna be finishing this up this summer. For perfumes, I have been reaching for Sunfruit a whole lot. This is a fragrance that has fig, but it's not the same as Father Figure, where Father Figure is like unisex, a little moody, calming, smooth. This one is bright, vacation, beach, resort, pool, bathing suit. Like it just, I'm gonna smell so strong when I get out of this room. Yeah, this one makes me happy. This is a very unique summer scent. Once you get it, if you are a perfume lover and you're looking for like a new summer scent, this has a high chance that you won't have another perfume that's exactly the same, because they thought out of the box with this. They didn't go the usual route with the same notes that a lot of perfumes use. This smells different. It's a different type of refreshing, it's a different type of fruity, and it's done so perfect. I love this. I love wearing it for summertime. There's nothing better. It's so good. For date night during summer, I love me some Soft Spot. I reached for this again. I went to go watch a movie with my husband, and this is the perfume that I wore. I love Soft Spot. This is one of my favorite dainty it girl. A little floral, but the floral in here is not sharp at all. It is not super screechy or scratchy. It is like a floral that is very soft and feminine, not delicate in the girl next door type of way. Like for example with Chloe, where it's a sophisticated, beautiful scent, but it's definitely more girl next door. This one's more, to me, sexy, put together, clean girl chic vibes. It is so nice. It lasts all day on me, performs amazing. I love it. I love the scent bubble. It's a little floral, but it's the perfect amount of floral for me, and just dainty. That's all I can say about it. Like, I love it so much. Sometimes some perfumes are a little bit harder to describe, and this one's one of them. I will say this, if you are a girl who loves Gucci Guilty and like more peppery, metallic is like so weird to say, but that type of vibe, I feel like this is in there, but a little softer and a little more feminine. That is not talked about enough. Another one I've been reaching for so much, especially now that it's really summer vibes, is L'OR Sublimity. This is the beach in the bottle. This is the sand on your toes. This is warmth. This is the sun. This is the ocean. This is salty skin. This is walking on a boardwalk. After you spend the entire day at the beach, you have a sunburn. You put on some shorts and like a nice loose shirt, and you washed your hair, and you're just taking a walk down the beach after you literally spent all day in it. That's what this is. If you're going on a vacation, if you're gonna be at a hotel, you're going somewhere tropical, you want to kind of create like a scent memory or a 2026 summer scent memory, this is such a good one to look into if you're an ocean fresh, musky, salty type of girl. And last but not least, we have Eau de Juice Good Energy. This one I reach for literally anytime. The other day I did this combo, and then I forgot that I did that combo, and I went and I sprayed this fragrance over it, and my husband gave me a compliment. But he's always really liked this perfume. This is one of the only mango perfumes that I kept in my collection recently, because mango here is not really my favorite. But in here, this is done perfectly. This is such like easy reach. Some might even say juvenile, but it is so easy to wear. It's citrusy. It's like mango juice. It's bright. It's like cheery and happy, sunny summer day type of vibe. Mango candy. It is so sweet and fruity at the same time, and just gets better as it sits. I do link this one in my description box, and I think I've been putting an Amazon link because it's getting harder and harder to find. I don't know if they discontinued these. I know that they were available at Walmart at one point. They're very affordable, maybe like 20 bucks or something like that, but they smell so good. I know that there are some other colors, but I never tried them. I just got this one. If you're a mango lover, this is gonna be like the sweet, fruity mango candy, mango smoothie type of perfume. Really nice and perfect for summertime. So that brings me to the end of this Perfume Diaries video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below what was your favorite scent that I talked about, or what is a scent that you are also wearing from these that you're loving. Cannot wait to read your comments. With that said, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Keep my conscience clear, that's why I'm so magnetic.